So, you've been working on a project in Godot and you're getting tired of using the mouse and keyboard like some kind of caveman to do your testing. How about we hook up a controller and use that instead? Dead simple. First of all, connect your controller to your computer. In this example, I'm using a Bluetooth controller from 8BitDo, which you can see here is showing as connected in the Bluetooth settings screen. Next, open your game in Godot and browse to Project Settings. Open the Input Map tab, and here we need to define an action that we will later tie to our controller's input. I have an action here for left. Click on the plus symbol on the right hand side, and in the next window which opens, press the relevant button on your controller. In my case, that's going to be the left D-pad button. You'll see that this is picked up by Godot, and if we click on OK to save, we can now see that the button we pressed is tied to the action in the input menu. I'll do the same for the right action, this time pressing the right D-pad button. And I also add the start button of my controller to the ESC action, which I've configured to bring up the pause menu in this particular project. If you haven't already, we'll now need to write a little bit of code to handle the input so our new actions correspond to something happening in game. In this breakout project, I want to move my paddle at the bottom of the screen left and right, in addition to having the ability to pause the game. For the paddle, I'm setting the direction using input.getAxis. This returns a float value between -1 and 1 when the first and second actions entered into the function here are triggered respectively. In this instance, I've put in the action for left first, followed by the action for right second. For the pause menu, I'm controlling this in the pause menu script by using the input action just pressed function. This checks if any of the buttons pressed are tied to the action that is entered into the function here. In our case, we press the start button on the controller, which Godot has tied to the action ESC, which this function picks up and sets the pause menu state accordingly. And that's it for using your controller while testing your Godot game. This should work for any input device which is natively picked up by your computer, whether it be wired or wireless. I hope you found this informative. If so, consider dropping us a like or maybe a comment, and if you want more Godot tutorials and videos, please do consider subscribing. Until the next time, bye!